Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Colm McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by big baby Jarrell Miller. Jarrell, it's a pleasure to have you back on IFLTV. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm alive, man. You know, no, you can't kill a warrior, man. We just, retaliate with hate and multiply. So we be back, man.
Talk to me a little bit about the Daniel Dubois loss.
Oh, yeah.
How hard was that for you? Was it mentally tough?
Yeah, that was one of the toughest things I ever had to deal with in my life, other than, filing divorce with my ex-wife. I think that was probably one of the toughest things, man. But like I said before, when you understand the boxing game and you really see shit for what it is, you gotta kind of, just brush it off and keep it moving. Like I said, Dubois didn't beat me. You know what I mean? Anybody know me? I beat myself. I took the fight on less than a month notice, three weeks half notice. We flying around doing interviews and press conferences. Frank Warren, he played a good mind game trick, a little maneuver moves and work in his favor for his fighter. But they know I want that rematch. They know I want to get my get back with the proper time to prepare. And like I said before, they don't want no smoke with your boy. But like I said, it happens. I had to deal with a lot of contractual issues. I didn't sign the Dubois fight until like 2 weeks before that fight. Then, my co-promoter Sleater sends me a $5 million lawsuit 2 weeks before the fight, and he should be on my team. You know what I'm trying to say? So, like I said, a lot of people don't see what fighters we go through behind closed doors. But like I said, praise be to Allah, nigga, I got one more fight left for Sleater, and I'm a free man. You know what I mean? And I'm fighting for myself after that. So like I said, it is what it is. I took a hard L on myself, and I had to just kind of buckle down now, and I got proper time to prepare now.
You're going to have a lot of time to prepare for this fight.
Yeah.
Andy Ruiz is someone you know very well.
Yeah.
What was your instant reaction when you were offered this fight?
Oh man, did not want it. Because for me, it's not about if I know I can beat the guy. It comes from a spiritual level first. I want some kind of animosity, some kind of hate. Like, yeah, I don't like this motherfucker. I want to go in there, I want to rip his head off. But unfortunately, I didn't get that with Andy. But at the same time, it's like, I know at some point, there's a few guys in the boxing game I don't want to fight. You know what I mean? Because I got a lot of love for them. And it's like him, Joseph Parker, my brother Adam Kowanaki. Those are guys I don't want to fight. But, we're both in the top rankings. And, it's an opportunity for both of us and our families. And he's an ex-champion. So the whole thing now is just, move forward and go get him, So that's. Did
you reach out to him straight away whenever you were offered the fight?
Most definitely. Like I said, and one thing about me, you gotta understand that people I don't never have to lie. I talk shit and all that, but I tell you, you ask me something, I'll tell you what it is. I said, no fact. I got the phone call from Uncle Spencer Brown, and he's like, listen, they really want you to fight Andy, and I'm like, I said, I'll call you back. Click, I banged the phone up, called him up, made him talk. I'm like, bro, they offered me to fight with you. He's like, yeah, I heard about it. They got 3 other opponents, supposedly. I'm like, man, you're not my first choice on the list, but I mean, what you want to do is like, yo, he gave me that voice, like, yo, I need a fight. Like, oh man, and I know once a fighter say that, it's like, I know what time it is. Like, he's in a position where he ain't almost fighting like 2 years, and I'm like, I want to get back on the horse too. And it's an opportunity, and it's time to train. So sometimes, God's blessing comes in disguise, and a little bit of curse too. So, I said, no matter what happens, you gotta take me fishing still. And he's like, bet we gotta do it, So it's gonna be a fun fight. 2 big boys, we throw leather, plenty of time to train, and we're gonna have fun.
Last one for me. I know you're pushed for time. Anthony Joshua is a fight that you've wanted for a long time since it fell through.
Correct.
You've seen him recently.
Yeah.
What do you make of him recently, and do you believe that this is potentially Jarrell Miller 2.0, and we're going to see that fight?
Yeah, most definitely. I think right now, like I said, my whole goal is always to get to that top level, and I want AJ back on my hit list. And he's still on my hit list, but right now, I know if I do what I got to handle my business with Andy, AJ fighting ain't that far away.
What did you make of his performances recently?
I mean, for an MMA fighter, you're supposed to do that. You know what I mean? You're supposed to do that. You know what I mean? But it was still great. I still got to take my hat off to the guy. He did it in excellent fashion. I know everybody was riding high off of Francis because he did so good with Tyson. You know what I mean? So, like I said, he did what he supposed to do against Francis. And before that, he beat a man from Otto Wallet. He did his thing as well too. So I mean, he's been looking good his last couple fights. You know what I mean? So more power to him.
Well, Jarrell, thank you very much for your time. Look forward to speaking to you again at IFLTV.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
We go to AP and then we say AP.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.